Hello everybody, and welcome to the Mystery Files of Detective Inaba, #1. So this is a little series of games that they're originally Japanese, but they've been translated. I figured this would be fun to do for like a little RPG Maker one-off. Well, technically this is Wolf RPG Editor, but, you know, same type of deal. It's the same engine that the Strange Men games were made in. But anyways, let's go ahead and turn this on and see what it's all about. Suika Bar? If I'm saying that right? Guess that's who made it. This game contains horror elements and bloody scenes. You've been warned, people. Congratulations on another successful case today, Mr. Inaba, sir. I found so many missing children or pets, I can easily do it in my sleep. This is hardly worth praising me for. Don't even start, Mr. Inaba. If I recall correctly, you were just about to jump ship until I happened to spot the kitty cat for you. You're not wrong about that. It wouldn't do us any good to tire out the mind of a great detective with such trifles. That's why all menial tasks shall fall to you, Arimura. So you say, but it's been a while since we've had a huge case fall into our laps. All I'm saying is that it wouldn't kill you to put a bit more effort in there. Well, there you go again, running off that big mouth of yours. If only there was some way to control this nasty habit. Owie! Stop pulling my cheek! Still this rain is something else. No kidding. It started the moment we got onto the mountain path. Huh? Has the bus stopped? I apologize for the sudden stop. I ask that you all please remain in your seats and wait here patiently while I take care of this. Did something happen? This may prove to be a fortuitous for us. Am I saying that right? Come, Arimura, let's check this out. Right behind you. Help, arrow keys. Okay, basic stuff right there. There's a skip thing. Okay, check the situation outside the bus. It's detective time. Oh man, this isn't good. Is something wrong? My apologies, but it seems that we might have a slight delay. Looks like a landslide. That's about the right of it. For now, we can't proceed any further. You cannot be serious. You mean to tell me that we're all doomed to die here? That's the logical conclusion, yes. Please, Arimura, let's not get ahead of ourselves. Haha, don't worry, we'll be fine. Well, we can't get to our destination with the road in this state. We can always head back to town if we need to. Yeah, you're right. Not to mention that with this being the only road, it could take around a week to repair. A whole week? Sorry to intrude on your happy parade, but we actually can't return back to town. What? The landslide affected the road behind us as well. No way, that can't be. Dear me, our troubles keep on piling up. I imagine the heavy rain isn't increasing our prospects of a timely rescue much either. And I can only imagine how hard it might be to live inside a bus for an extended period of time. Oh no, 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 no! My premonition was true. We're all gonna die here. Calm yourself, don't be so absurd. Our objective now is quite simple. Let's seek out a shelter. Yes, sir. I'll help search. Then I'll bring the rest of the passengers up to date. I'd appreciate that. Seek shelter to wait out the rain. How about we at least wait out the rain inside the bus? I don't know, that seems like a smart idea. Landslide is preventing you from going any further. You can't go over here? Okay. So this way leads to the woods, huh? The rain is just as bad here. Nothing is making this any easier. Alright, Detective Inaba, let me guess. We're gonna find a spooky house in the woods, and we're gonna have a mystery to solve, like Scoob and the gang. You can easily get lost in these woods. I hope it's all worth it, and we find some shelter here. Okay. Let us look around. The maze of the forest. There's a crow. Oh, looks like this is something. Yep, mansion, there we go. Whoa, look at this huge mansion. Doesn't look too worn down. It's likely someone still lives here, don't you think? Then we don't have to die here. Clearly. Huh? Where's that typical witty retort of yours, Mr. Inaba? Were you actually expecting me to play along with your preposterous comedy routine? That's where you two went. Oh, could this be? You are correct. I think we found exactly what we were looking for. What good news! I'll go get the other passengers here at once. Now, hopefully there's someone living here. I hope so too. Alright, let's take a look. Odd, this mansion doesn't have a doorbell. And the front door isn't locked either. Might as well try entering, I guess. Whoa, it's dark in here. Hello? Is anyone home? I guess not. If we want to find anyone in this place, we'll need to turn on the electricity first, Mr. Inaba. Do you have something we can use as a light? In fact, I do have a lighter inside my pocket. Help, you can use items. Okay. Good work, Mr. Inaba. Now let's shed some light into our situation. September 28th. Wow, that's actually really close to the current date. That's the date Raccoon City went to hell. Coincidence? Probably. What was that? There's no time to be freaking out, Mr. Inaba. Let's get the electricity back on and figure out where that strange sound is coming. Yes, of course. Since there doesn't appear to be any light switches, we'll just have to try resetting the circuit breaker. Okay. These all... Door... The vase is broken. How did it break on its own? Who knows? Isn't it likely it shattered on its own from old age? Or it isn't likely. You're not going to dock my pay for this, right? Can't you be a gentleman and foot the bill? Be serious. Look at this. Okay, looks like I found it. It's too dark to see. Oh, wasn't that great? Well, it looks like I can see this. There's a circuit breaker. I have no idea what the switch does, so let's just flip them all. Oh, it seems my lighter just ran out of fluid. What perfect timing. Turn that off. All this time it was just static coming from the radio. Maybe, but who on earth would turn it on? It's best not to waste one's brain power over such annoyances. Scared stupid, huh, Mr. Inaba? Owie! Not again! Let go of my cheek! Looks like a set of keys are hanging here. We should borrow them for the time being. Is it really okay for us to be taking them as we please? Obtain set of keys. Alright. Hello, Mr. Bus Driver. I brought the rest of the passengers. Okay, they just kind of teleported behind you there, huh? That's great! What the hell? You gotta be effing kidding me about all this. No reason to get so worked up, such is life. Indeed, it is. An impassable road, after all. An impassable road. An impassable road is, after all, an impassable road, Can't say I approve of the atmosphere here. It's a tad eerie. Is anyone living here at present? Doesn't look like it, does it? Well, I have no qualms about using this mansion to take shelter from the rain for the night. So, are we sure this isn't just an Otome game, and Nina here is just our main heroine, and she has to pick one of these dashing gentlemen to romance? Because that's what the art implies to me. And if the homeowner does come back, all we have to do is explain our situation. They will surely understand. Sounds like a plan. I've already called for help, so all we can do in the meantime is wait for them to arrive. Oh, guess we got no choice. Well now, seeing as we'll all be spending time here together for the foreseeable future, how about we introduce ourselves to each other? Okay, I guess we talk to people. I can do that. I'm Kenichi Nakaya, a carpenter. It's nice to meet you. We're done here. Then get the hell out of my face. I'm sorry. Aren't you going to speak your mind like you always do? Please, let go. Get the hell out of my face. What a meanie. Hey, the name's Toa Nakagishi. By the way, I work as a chef. It's great to meet you. Well, it's great to meet you too. That's the spirit. Let's pull through this together. What a lively fellow. The name's Shigetaka Komatsu, a novelist. No way. The Shigetaka Komatsu? What, you know this guy? What crime fiction lover doesn't know him? Honestly, I'm not that big of a deal. I see. Mr. Inaba, you always seem so well read. You really haven't heard of him before. I never bother with reading murder mystery novels, because I know the criminal's true identity 100 pages before the Flatfoot does. ... I don't think he likes me, because I'm kind of an ass, aren't I? Man, I'm hungry. I'm the bus driver, Kotaro Akashi. I sincerely apologize for all the trouble that has happened so far. It certainly wasn't your fault, Mr. Bus Driver. Thanks, glad to hear it. Please don't hesitate to ask anything of me. Don't hesitate to call on me, everyone. I'm Seiya Harima. I'm a doctor, more or less. I hope that today finds you both well. Whoa, a doctor? Then I look forward to you treating my injuries. Why, yes, of course. How about we all save ourselves some grief later and just start wrapping her head with bandages this instant? Let's start with her mouth. Please shut up, Mr. Inaba. There we go. I think we got to know everyone. Not quite. We still don't know anything about the both of you. You're right. It totally slipped my mind. My name is Nina Arimura. I am Sogo Inaba, a detective. Seriously, damn, we got ourselves a private eye here. Well, and I'm his assistant. If something has got you stumped, please do stop on by the Inaba Detective Bureau. Are you spreading propaganda? Maybe I'll pay it a visit one day. Now that everyone's met each other, we should spend some time exploring the mansion. We might also need to find a place to sleep, won't we? In that case, you may need these keys, Mr. Akashi. Hand over set of keys. I'll be sure to look after these. I'll go ahead and unlock any doors I've come across in advance. That'd be great. I would like to see where the kitchen is at, so I think I'll take a look around too. We should also have a look around. Come, Arimura, let's be off. Right behind you. Alright, press the C key to check the map. I think I can only see stuff I've entered, though. Alright, and... now I can't check the map. I think opening the menu glitched that. Wonderful. Save data 1. Okay. Oopsie. File. Let's take a look around the mansion. Okay. I guess that's what we're doing. Oopsie. I'm going to talk to him again. ... What do you want from me? Actually, it's just that I was wondering if I had personally done something to offend you. Whatever gave you that impression? It's just how I always am, you know? My bad. I want to apologize on my boss's behalf. I know Mr. Inaba may seem terribly unapproachable and mean, but I swear he just looks that way. Yep, yeah, whatever. Hey, I don't need you speaking for me, Arimura. Okay. Let's have ourselves a little look around. This mansion houses quite a number of books. It certainly does. Do any of them happen to catch your interest? You could say that, but perhaps not in the way you'd expect. All of the books here are murder mystery novels written in foreign languages. The owner of this mansion may be what one would call an aficionado of the genre. Have you read any of these books before, Mr. Komatsu? Some of them, yes. Wow, I've always pictured book writers to be so smart and intelligent, and you've just lived up to that expectation. The opposite of the impression I get. I've always found them to be quite brainless. Mr. Inaba, can't you say something nice for once in your life? There are books written in foreign languages, okay. I get access to a map and I immediately lose access to said map. Okay, take a look in here. Bathroom. Mr. Inaba, Miss Arimura. Yes? Mr. Akashi, did you find something? Yes, I happen to have found the guest room, so I took the liberty of assigning everyone their own quarters. Mr. Inaba, your room is right here in this hall. It's on the second door from the left. Miss Arimura, your room is to the left of his. To let you know, here in the East Hall, going from left to right, the first two rooms belong to Miss Arimura and Mr. Inaba, as you already know. Then past that is Mr. Nakaya's room. The last room is vacant. And in the West Hall, past the entranceway, going from right to left, the rooms belong to Mr. Harima, Mr. Komatsu, Mr. Nakagishi, and myself. Now we have our own individual rooms, Mr. Inaba. I bet you're excited to hear that. Yes, my apologies for being such a poor roommate. I'll be in my assigned guest room in the meantime. If you have any further questions, please don't hesitate to ask. Alright. I got my room, but I don't think I can really do anything in there, can I? There are only hangers inside the closet. Small chest for storing personal items. No bedtime for me. I have no need to go back outside. I don't think I need to check out the other guest rooms right now. It's like a storage room. Up here we have a dining room. The clock appears to be stopped. Door is locked. In there. Ah! Hey, Mr. Detective and Miss Assistant, check out this kitchen. It seems pretty alright. There's even fresh food in the fridge. Ooh. Really? I mean, is it really okay for us to be helping ourselves to the stuff here in the kitchen? We can't help the situation we're in. Worst case scenario, we can simply recompensate the owner based on what we use. With that out of the way, I'm feeling a tad peckish. Mind cooking us something? You got it, boss. It'll be my specialty. Hey, I'll help out too. Yeah, that'd be awesome, actually. I'll let you know when we're done, Mr. Inaba. I'd appreciate it. Maybe I should go back to my guest room and wait there until the food is ready. Okay, I guess I'll go back to my room. This one? Should I wait until dinner is ready? I don't know if there's gonna be, like, some bad ending stuff, so... Let's just make a save in case something happens. Wait here in your guest room. I didn't know you were waiting in your guest room, Mr. Inaba. Everyone's gathered already. Oh, are you done already? Yes, sir. Come on, hurry up before it gets cold. Hey, you made it. This is a rather impressive feast. It does look nice, doesn't it? Well, what are we waiting for? Let's eat. This is just delicious. Thanks, man. My compliments to the chef. Hee hee hee. I wasn't talking about you. I cook too, you know. Oh no. Dun dun. Mr. Akashi. ... Hey, what is this bullshit? Someone better say something, damn it. Can't be. What is this? Dr. Harima, can you please check him out? Doctor. Yes, of course. It's just as we feared. He was poisoned. I'm almost certain it was slipped into his meal. Is that so? How is this possible? I'll tell you how, you son of a bitch, you... Whoa, hold up there. Why would I do something like that? He's right, you know. I was right there the whole time. If Mr. Nakagishi tried to slip poison into his meal, I'd have noticed. And who's to say you're not accomplices? But Arimura, I never expected you would. Not you too, Mr. Inaba. It was a joke. Learn to take it. Learn to take it. Learn to time your jokes, buddy, because it is not the time or place for that. Not funny. Well, regardless of their complicity in the matter, let's talk facts here. Both Mr. Nakagishi and Miss Arimura were involved with meal preparations, thus the spotlight of suspicion falls on them. Why, yes, that's correct. ... But by this admission, shouldn't we confine these two somewhere? You want to lock us up? I'm certain there was a storage room of some sorts on the first floor that can be locked from the outside. How about we keep them there for the night, or at least until help arrives? Hey. Hold your horses, people. You really want to lock up a man and a young woman together in a tiny area like that? Oh, you don't have to worry about that, Miss Assistant. You're just a tad too young for my tastes. You think that's the issue? Really now, isn't confinement going a bit too far? You'd rather have a potential killer just strolling around instead. Could you rest peacefully knowing that every breath you take might be your last? Not if you put it that way, but... Dr. Harima, not too much room for debate, huh? If we want to get back everyone's trust, we'll just have to go along with what they say. Aww. Don't fret, Arimura. Oh, Mr. Ina, it'll take an apocalypse for a man's standards to fall low enough to be interested in you. Why? Time, and the dude just died. His head is on the table, and what I think is either the food sauce or like his blood or something pouring out of his mouth, and you think now is the time for this. Dude, no. Mr. Inaba, you're so mean! This farce has gone on long enough. Move it, both of you. Hard to believe how this turned out. First of all, I should examine this room thoroughly. Alright, finally, I get to be a detective. The murder of Kotaro Akashi. You can view your notes, but okay. Alright, so if I press C... No, I can't check the map still. So it looks like everything I need to check out is always going to be these little sparklies. Could this vial be our elusive murder weapon? How did it end up getting dropped over here? Okay, can I look at the vial? How did the killer administer the poison? If the poison was applied at the time of food preparation, then everyone, not just Akashi, should have also been affected. Maybe it was applied to his tableware. But the seats were not particularly assigned. Could the target not have mattered? Akashi's body has become cold and rigor mortis has set in. Really? I don't think that happens after just a few minutes. Unless I'm wrong, I don't know. I'm not an expert on that stuff. Harima said he died from poisoning. But when and how did it get introduced to the food? How would he even be able to check, like, right here and now, if it was poisoning? Convenience, I guess? I've examined everything I can here. Now then, perhaps I should turn my sights onto the rest of the mansion. New information has been added to the murder of Kotaro Akashi under your notes. Okay, you press C to check the map. That's cool. And, okay, I can fast travel, but if I... Okay, looks like the map is staying around this time. It disappeared before. Alright. Sigh. Did something happen, Doctor? Oh, Mr. Inaba. No, it's just that Mr. Komatsu entrusted me with the storage room key, claiming that I seemed the least threatening out of everyone. Do you wish for me to shoulder that burden instead? My apologies, but I cannot do that. You are the closest with Miss Arimura, so if you happen to let her free, my image would be tarnished beyond repair. I can't say you're wrong. I apologize once again. I confess that I too believe that a method as Is it uncouth? I never remember how to freaking say that word. As confinement is going a bit too far in this matter, even if it is to keep us all safe. I can't begrudge the others for being on guard, especially after what happened. We now have a homicide on our hands. We must let them serve their time in confinement and see what happens next. I suppose so. The proper key can't be opened. Okay. Let's take a look up here. No one in here. No sparklies. I guess I'm looking for sparklies. In here. I guess I'll check out the bedrooms now. That's mine. What the hell's your problem? Can't you see I'm thinking? Get out of my face. Okay, you don't want to talk, do we? The vacant room. Nothing here. Locking them up is the only option we have. After what happened today, we must take every precaution. Okay. Okay, that's the doctor's room. That's Sakashi's room. Alright, I guess I'll have to take a look up here. Were there other doors I didn't check yet? I think... yeah, I didn't check over here at all yet. A bathroom. Door is locked. Okay. The door is locked. Oh, how did I not see that? Now that I look at it in greater detail, there is an input device on this door. I'm guessing this door would have just been generally locked earlier. I didn't check it. What's this? It looks like someone pasted a memo here. 3 plus 2 equals 5. 4 plus 13 equals 5. 11 plus 7 equals circle. 2 plus 18 equals square. Hint, 13 equals 1. Okay, 13 equals 1. So, if 13 equals 1, 14 equals 2, 15 equals 3, 16 equals 4, 17 equals 5, 18 equals 6, 18 equals 6, 2 plus 6 is 8, and 18 is 6. Okay, 68. The answer is 68. Is this a clue to the door's combination? Okay, it's only 2 numbers, so yeah, 68. You unlock the door. The owner must be quite the book collector. Solve the riddle of the library. Oh boy, I think I should make a save. You never know what could happen here. Is this the owner's study room? The desk drawer is locked. Every last book here seems to be a murder mystery or suspense novel. The author's name isn't written on any of these. And what's this? It seems to be a book about struggling futilely. Title of the book reads The X Murders. Do you want to read it? Sure. Mr. X killed a woman in the kitchen of his mansion. After that, he tied a rope around the novelist's neck and strangled him. Next, he pushed the carpenter out of the window, who fell to his death. He then took the chef and chopped him up limb by limb. Finally, to kill the last 3 men who were still inside the mansion, he set it on fire. What could drive him to commit such atrocities? Mr. X won't even give you the pleasure of ever knowing, as he threw himself into the blazing inferno of his own residence. That's a little weird. Why would Mr. X do that? I thought he was stuck at the police station. Door won't open. The shelves are filled with murder mystery novels. Huh? How did this book get here? Only the culprit is telling the truth. Can you figure out who the culprit is? What is with this book? Everything else has been torn except these 2 pages. What? Are these the rest of the pages? These pieces of paper were not there a moment ago. ... No, I must have been negligent and simply overlooked them before. That's the only logical answer. Oh, there's... Okay. Person D. Person C is the culprit. Person B is lying. Person A isn't the culprit. I am the culprit. Let me see. Person A is the culprit. Person B is lying. Person C is the culprit. I am the culprit. I think it's B, but I'm gonna do it wrong. All liars will be sentenced to death, yeah. I want to see what happens if I get it wrong. I'm gonna say A. Ugh! I've been shot! Okay, I died. Game over. Cool. I was right to do that. Alright, it's B. The door seems to have unlocked. And there's even more books in here. These novels on the shelf, they're all by Shigetaka Komatsu. They stand out compared to all the nameless authors elsewhere. I should talk to him about this. The mansion in the woods has been added to notes. Speak to Komatsu about his assigned guest room. You unlock the door. Okay. This looks like the owner's master bedroom. There's nothing inside the drawers. Nothing inside the drawers. Murder mystery novels are scattered about, cluttering the desk. There are odds and ends strewn about inside. Neat. Alright, he's in his guest room, I guess. Get in here. Ah! I can hear a voice coming out of Komatsu's guest room. Is someone else in there with him? Ah, the good detective. Is something the matter? Not at the moment. However, to be frank, Mr. Komatsu, there's something I'd like to ask of you. Though it looks like I just interrupted a disagreement here between the both of you, is something amiss? Nothing you need to stick your nose in. Nothing pressing, Mr. Inaba. Now then, what was it you wanted to ask of me? I found something akin to a library here. Oh, I'm listening. And? There I happen to find some novels written by you. No, it'll be more true to say that these bookshelves were filled from wall to wall with crime fiction. Could it be that this is your estate? I can't fathom any other explanation. I freaking knew it. You're a dang criminal, a killer. You don't know what I'm capable of. You'll be poopin' sorry. Explain? That genius deduced that I was the killer behind the poisoning, somehow. And, what was his evidence? Mr. Nakagishi was the one who went to invite the others to the dining room, so I was the first to enter. Since he was busy gathering everyone, I was on my own in there the entire time until Mr. Nakaya came in. I see. Due to you being able to operate on your own for an extended period of time, you're under suspicion of poisoning the food. Something to that effect. Personally, I think it's all preposterous. Why would you say that? It's not a bad bit of conjecture. If I were the killer, I wouldn't resort to such dullard standards. You're still under suspicion. You had access, buddy. In fact, now that I'm thinking about it, isn't it this guy? This is the guy who said that the way back on the road was also affected by a landslide. He went to check himself, but nobody else actually went to confirm that. He just, yeah. You're seeming really, really suspicious, Mr. Shigetaki Komatsu. I can say your name right. If I were the killer, I wouldn't resort to such dullard standards. I'm not a simpleton that would kill in a way that so clearly links itself to me and arouses suspicion. So, this is what it's like inside the mind of a murder mystery novelist. Furthermore, if I had the opportunity, I had no motive whatsoever to kill the victim. A mere bus driver. I had only just met him today, after all. Oh yes, and to return to your original question, this mansion having a surplus of my novels within is no proof that this is my estate at all. You know, the other two don't really have much of a motive to murder him either. In fact, they don't even have a motive to collaborate to commit a murder either. You're honestly, you're the most suspicious here, dude. I'm sure you're well aware that my novels are available for anyone to purchase at their local bookstore. Duly noted. I thank you for your time. I just want to say one last thing, my good detective. Yes? Crack this case wide open. I fully expect you to apprehend the criminal single-handedly. Will do. There's nothing more I can do today. Maybe I should go to sleep for the night. Yeah, that sounds like a great idea. Just go to sleep, bro. There's a killer on the loose. There's a killer on the loose. Just go to sleep. What could go wrong? What could go wrong? There's an arrow there. Get some sleep for the night. Alright. Oh, I got a little drink here. My throat's getting a little dry. I like the little story here so far. I like the character art too, but... Uh-oh. Of course, the cat fell. God dang it. Fell in such an awkward spot, and I gotta interrupt. Now I gotta keep delaying reading. A little bit of dialogue from my damn cap. How did I end up in this mess? Zzz. She have no problem sleeping this off, Mr. Nakagishi. Hey, I thought I just heard something. Yeah. Is that a little girl's voice? I must be imagining things, yeah. Sniffle. Mr. Inaba? Hey, look, I'm alive. That was a smart thing for me to do. Go to sleep. It's raining today, too. ... And that right there is telling me it's breakfast time. I wonder if Arimura will be able to cook me something this morning. I need to get my hands on the storage room key. Isn't that... Okay, I guess that's more important. You're hungry. Let's let him out. Proper key. The doctor's got the key. Yeah, he's here. Dr. Harima. Oh, good morning. And a good morning to you, too. Would it be alright if I could borrow the storage room key? Huh? For what reason? I thought we could let Arimura and Mr. Nakagishi come out this morning. It certainly can't be healthy for them to stay cooped up in there forever. A fine point. I'll let you have it so you can set them both free. Okay. That's not what you said last night, but alright. Sure, thank you. Obtain storage room key. Alright, well, I'm glad he was really committed to his role as the storage key holder. Zzz. Zzz. Arimura. Grumble. Wake up. Youch! Let go of my cheek! Huh? Mr. Inaba, what are you doing here? You have some nerve to be sleeping while I'm starving. I'm sorry, I didn't know. Silence! Now hurry and make me some food. I'm about to collapse of hunger. Oh, it's that bad? I'll go make something in a jiffy. Yeah, what's Mr. Detective doing in here? Good, you're awake too. Now you must also help her in the making of breakfast. Are you serious, man? But, like, aren't we both still under suspicion of murder? Did you poison him, the bus driver? Heck no. Then I see no problem here. I'm incapable of making meals. Therefore, I want you two to make some for me, starting with breakfast. What? Basically, Mr. Inaba doesn't have any reason to suspect you at this point in time, Mr. Nakagishi. For now, we should make the way to the kitchen. Yeah, sure. Yeah, sure, let's just let him cook again. That doesn't go against everything. Starvation has been staved for now. Really, I'm so happy. Can't tell if you're just playing along or actually taking this seriously. You know, all things considered, I really want to know more about who this Mr. Akashi dude was, and why he was killed. Where did his body go? Where did they move that? Mr. Akashi, you worked so hard for us, and yet this had to happen. I will never, ever forgive whoever did this to you. Speaking of, have you figured out who did it yet, Mr. Inaba? As of now, I don't have enough concrete evidence, and it looks like you already cleaned up the crime scene. That was a smart idea. A more thorough investigation is necessary. Too bad we can't do that now. I love this part. The game is now afoot. Am I right? That's one way to put it. Oh yeah, I totally forgot to mention the strangest thing. I heard the strange voice calling out to me last night. A strange voice? Yeah, while I was sleeping in the storage room, I could hear the voice of a little girl. What? But I didn't hear anything like that. That's because you were conked out, Mr. Nakagishi. A little girl's voice. Doesn't this place give you the heebie-jeebies, Mr. Inaba? What makes you say that? It's like my instincts are kicking in and telling me that we're in for a bad ride. Kind of like this place is haunted, you know? We know that we're the only ones inside, but that doesn't explain how I was able to hear someone else's voice. Like someone is constantly watching us from the shadows, but we don't know what they're about to strike. When they're about to strike. You gotta cut out the scary talk, Miss Assistant. I, too, have had several inexplicable events happen to me during my time investigating yesterday. No way! I must chalk it up to our imaginations playing tricks on us. It's making us see and hear things that aren't there. So that's what it really was? Shall we start looking around, Arimura? There's more clues waiting to be found, more information to be gathered. Yes, sir. Information on that in the Mansion of the Woods. Okay. Obtain witness accounts from the bus passengers. Alright. Wait, what? There's a crack in large mirror. Wasn't there already a crack in that mirror? Why did it just shatter now? Nakagishi, for the sake of the investigation, you really did not put poison into Mr. Akashi's meal. Of course not. Chef's honor. I can attest to Mr. Nakagishi's innocence. I was with him the entire time we were cooking. When we parted ways on the first floor to fetch everyone for dinner, it was right there I was going to get you. Yeah, what she said. I see. You're both each other's alibis. I really hate being treated like I'm some sort of suspect, so I'm going to be on the lookout for some clues, too, and help out. Alright, he's gone. What if I look in here again? Looks like there's nothing. Okay. Check out the kitchen again. The gas stove is sparkling clean. This place sure is clean. Almost like someone was preparing for it to be used for a murder. Could be that dude's house. Komatsu, I think his name is. The green dude. Like I said, he was the only one who said that the landslide blocked the road back. No one else checked that. We're only going on his words. I couldn't even go over there and check myself. The set of keys are placed on this rack. Mr. Akashi turns, return them. Okay. You told me that you heard the voice here, right? Yeah, it was a little girl's voice. Ah. Eek! Is that? No, that's her. That's the voice I heard yesterday, Mr. Inaba. Let's check it out. Is that it? Ugh! A little girl here. Ah. It's a kid. Hey, weirdo. Who are you? Weirdo. Try to ignore it, Mr. Inaba. Gasp. Oh, we're sorry, little one. That weirdo didn't mean to scare you. He's just a cranky old man. So, what's your name? It's Kaide. Kaide, that's such a pretty name. My name is Nina Arimura. And this weirdo here is Mr. Sogo Inaba. Excuse me, I don't ever recall giving you two permission to call me a weirdo. So, Kaide, what were you doing here? Now she's ignoring me. You see, a scary person came in here. So I hid myself here until it was safe to come out and call for help. That's what my mommy told me to do. A scary person. Yeah, hey, big sister, do you know where my mommy is? No, Hey, Arimura. What is it, Mr. Inaba? Look down at her feet. Her feet? Are those human bones? That's not all. Eh? From the waist down, she's completely transparent. That poor child probably died while hiding from that scary person. Thus those bones are from when she was once alive. No, it can't be. Then this Kaide we've been talking to is a ghost? I don't want to believe it either. Wait a second. If she died in there long enough to be bones, this room would smell horrible. Like, holy crap, that doesn't even make sense. She just went poof, bones right after death. I don't want to believe it either. What's wrong, big sister? Nothing. Don't worry about it. So I've been alone all this time. Would you mind staying here with me, big sister? Aw, Kaide. Of course, I don't mind keep you company. Hey, now, we're supposed to be investigating. Oh, yeah. You can't stay? I'm sorry, Kaide, but Mr. Inaba and I are handling some very important adult stuff at this moment. I'll be sure to play with you once everything's over. Okay, could you be a good girl and promise me you'll wait until then? Yeah, I can do that. I'll be a good girl and wait for you. That's great. Okay, I'll be a good girl and wait for you. Okay, weird ghost. Bye-bye. Now there's ghosts. She really is a ghost. What, are you afraid of ghosts? Don't mock me when you can barely stand with those knocking knees of yours, Mr. Inaba. Come, there's more to investigate. Now you're just trying to change the subject. Moving onward. Well, now at least one mystery has been solved, yes? Mystery, what do you mean? Oh, the strange voice from yesterday. Yes, that was Kaide's voice. That is correct. I'm more concerned now about this scary person she mentioned. Could it be the owner of this mansion? Solving one mystery gives us an even bigger mystery to solve, it seems. Okay. I guess I'll talk to the people. Oh, Mr. Inaba, Miss Arimura, I'm truly sorry for last night. Forcing you into confinement was going overboard. Oh, no, don't worry about it. It all worked out. More importantly, we're looking into the events that happened yesterday. Doctor, was your original assessment confirmed? Mr. Akashi was definitely killed by ingesting poison. Yes, there's no doubt in my mind. Any further information you can give about this poison? It was extremely lethal poison. Its fast-acting nature causes immediate death once absorbed into the body. How can you know that? You're suspicious too. There's no way you can know that. Given the circumstances, just by checking the body, like, what would you even do? One last question. When did you enter the dining room? When did I enter the dining room? Let's see, I entered after being told that dinner was ready by Miss Arimura. Mr. Nakagishi and Mr. Komatsu, as well as Mr. Nakaya, were already present upon my arrival. Mr. Akashi arrived shortly after me, and that's when you and Miss Arimura came. So I was the fourth person to come into the dining room. I can vouch for that. I approached him to let him know that dinner was ready. I see. Thank you for your cooperation. Okay. Wait a second. What about Akashi's room? Did they put him in there? Yeah, I figured they did. Mr. Akashi. There was nothing more I could learn from leaving the crime scene undisturbed, so I brought him here with the help of Dr. Harima. I thought you went to bed. We have to find the killer, Mr. Inaba. Mr. Inaba. That's what he would have wanted. We will, Arimura, don't you worry. Small chest for storing away personal items. Nothing here. Yeah, him. A fine morning to you, Detective. Well, mind explaining to me why Miss Arimura is out of her confinement? I personally have let her out. It's not nighttime any longer, so I don't see any issue with letting her free. Is that so? We're currently investigating what happened last night. I was already notified. Mr. Inaba himself. Miss Inaba. I keep calling him Inaba because of that doctor called Harima. I'm just like they're jumbling together right now. Mr. Inaba has himself told me as much during his actions yesterday. May I ask your professional opinion as a crime fiction writer, since murder mysteries are obviously your expertise? Go on. Who do you think of as likely suspects? My answer still stands. Sarimura and Mr. Nakagishi are by far the most suspect. Oh, still? Both of you had the most opportunity to poison the food. No, you did. And before you start claiming each other as alibis, you were most likely working together and had more than enough time to collaborate each other's stories. Now, if I were to give you the benefit of a doubt, and believe that you and him weren't working together, it would only take a brief moment, when the other's eyes were turned to slip into deadly poison. Indeed, in all likelihood, you two are complicit in some fashion. There's one key piece of evidence you haven't touched on. What is Arimura's motive for killing the bus driver? Who knows? That's a part I can't even hazard a guess on. Thank you for your time. You also don't know why they would collaborate either. Before you go, Mr. Inaba, may I have the storage room key back? For what reason? Something tells me that we may have to have use of it tonight as well. ... Very well. Storage room key. Glad we could settle that peacefully. Now then, we'll be taking our leave. Small chest. Okay, the hanger's inside the closet. Alright. Pay no mind to those around you. I'll prove to everyone in my usual manner that it's simply impossible for you to be the killer. Yeah, thanks, Mr. Inaba. No need to thank me. My pride as a detective demands no less than the truth. Okay. What about the carpenter? This one. Mr. Nakaya, we'd like to speak with you. I don't want to speak with anybody. Just leave me the frick alone. There's nothing we can do with him. Let's try elsewhere. So with that, I think we've gleaned all we can from everyone. No, you gave up on him. I agree. So now what? I suppose that we should try taking another run through the mansion. There may be something we overlooked yesterday. Gotcha. Okay. Information. What about the vacant room? Okay, I'll just look for the little glowy bits. Get in the door, Jesus. Set of keys, all the switches, okay. Oh wait, with this. Nothing in here. Storage room again? Can I talk to the ghosty girl? I'll be a good girl and wait for you. Okay. The clock's suddenly working. I could have sworn it was broken earlier. Okay. Hey, take a closer look here, Mr. Inaba. There's some kind of keyboard device attached to this clock. Could this be another riddle? They can be a daddy, a mommy, a brother, or a sister, or a baby. I have them, you have them, and everyone else has them. What are they? They can be a daddy, a mommy, a brother, a sister, or a baby. I have them, you have them, and everyone else has them. What are they? Relatives, I want to say? Excuse me, wait, what? Why does it say R.MB? Oh, are you serious right now? I see how this is gonna be. I see. That's great. Oh, I love that. I love that a lot. Yes, okay, cool. This thing is a little... This thing is a puzzle to navigate, apparently. How do you mess something like that up? Like, actually, how? I don't understand. How... Maybe this is a part of a translation thing. I'm gonna guess. Just when in doubt, throw the translators under the bus. No. Oh, there's no backspace. I just delete the whole thing. Oh, come on. At least this side works. Okay. Okay, you know, okay, this is perfect. This is perfect. I love this a lot. I love this so much. I love how the thing isn't... I love how I can't select the number the letter my cursor is pointing to. 2. Relatives. That has to be it. I can't think of anything else that fits. No, why did you do that? Oh my god, really? How do I input the answer? Let's try this again. Okay. U D R 0. It appears the password is incorrect. Then what could it possibly be? Okay, I think I'm just gonna look this one up. I think this is already a little more needlessly frustrating than it has to be. Give me a second here. Okay, I'm back, everybody. I looked it up online. The answer is fingers. Why is it fingers? I don't know. That doesn't make any sense, but that's what the internet tells me, so it must be right. Oh, that is such... My answer makes way more sense than that. Get out of here. Get out of here. No, that's not a real puzzle. What the... Mr. Inaba, look, a ladder appeared. What secrets is this mansion hiding? I better check it out. Or a menu shows up again and ruins everything. Wow, this third floor could really use some renovations. You'd think they'd see the holes in the ceilings in the dining room. The condition of this place makes me hesitate to think we're even in the same building. Investigate the third floor of the mansion. Oh boy, spooky. What's this? There's a firearm here. Why would a place such as this exist? There's a knife over here. Nothing but dangerous weapons out in the open. Do you think this is where the killer got his poison? I don't think so. The only tools I see here are those meant to inflict direct physical harm. I doubt such subtleties as poison are present. Additionally, the third floor was closed off and up until this point. No one would have access to this armory, I suppose. However, due to the inherent danger this place poses, I begrudgingly suggest that we keep this information away from outside parties. Oh, I totally agree. It would be for the best. There's a firearm here. What about this thing? Knife here. What are the other stuff? It won't even tell me. Appears to have some knives stored here. What's the note posted on the door? How many people did Mr. X kill? What does that mean? Is there a clue somewhere that I can find that'll help us solve this? Here's password is incorrect. Search the answer for the armory's riddle. I've seen that. 5? 4? I don't remember. I don't want to go back and check. It's just... 6? 7? I don't feel like thinking too hard on puzzles after the bullcrap that was that riddle. The finger riddle. Did you know your fingers can be your brother, a sister, a daddy? It's like, no! Relatives makes more sense. Bite me. Okay, was there like a delay on that? No, I had the... Okay. What do we have here? There's a torn piece of paper here. Something's written on it. As your big brother, I want to say that you are my most precious treasure. When you were born, my hands still weren't big enough to safely cradle you like I wanted to. Despite this, that day is my most cherished memory. I can still vividly recall it like it were yesterday. I was so thankful I was blessed with such an adorable baby brother. Honestly, if I had a baby sister instead, I wouldn't know how to interact with her. I looked into your eyes and swore to myself that I would do anything in the world for you, my precious brother. I would never let any harm befall you. This looks like a part of a letter to some sort. It's from an older brother to his younger brother. Is this letter meant for the owner of this mansion, or was it penned by the owner himself? Yeah, I don't think it's possible to tell just from the top part of the letter alone. You're right. The rest of this letter may be placed elsewhere. We could illuminate this mystery for us. We should keep this on hand. Mysterious letter's been added to notes. Uh-oh. Here comes Mr. Nakagishi. That is his name, right? Oh, crud. Don't. What are you doing? No, what is he doing? Return to the second floor. What did you do, you bumbling bumble? The statue is facing right. Statue is facing left. An old painting of a flower. I guess I'm done here for now. Door is locked. Yep, return to the second floor. That's what we doing. We doing that. Let's get out of here. Well, looks like we've investigated the third floor as best we can. Didn't Nakagishi mention that he was also conducting his own investigation? You're right, maybe he had found something. We should ask him. Speak with Nakagishi. Where would he be? The kitchen? Mr. Nakagishi, just the guy we're looking for. Did you find anything in your search? Oh, yeah, you guys. I mean, you won't believe this, but I found something huge. Really, what is it? Please tell us. Try not to let your jaw hit the floor too hard at my detective-like prowess, but I found a way to the third floor, and an armory was put in there. Now, even if this killer tries to come out for us, we'll have weapons of our own. ... Okay, that totally wasn't the response I was hoping for, so why the silent treatment? Did you mention this news to anyone else? Well, yeah, duh. I worked my butt off and brought them up to date. Gotta share the wealth with everyone to keep everyone safe. Oh, you goddamn moron. Nakagishi. Yes, Mr. Detective? Now, would you mind sharing another piece of news with our esteemed guests? Tell them that they should avoid going to the third floor at all costs. Are you like nuts, man? How can we be safe if we don't arm ourselves? Granted, but did you even for a moment consider the killer might have took a weapon for themselves? Now look at the danger you've put us all in. This is hurting us more than helping us. What are you gonna do about that? Oh crap, I gotta fix this pronto. Words completely fail me. Do not attempt to fathom the minds of fools, lest you become one yourself. And now I need a smoke. Arimura, my cigarettes, please. Will you smoke, or what makes no sense? Makes sense why you're a dum-dum now. Absolutely not. Smoking makes you sick. Do you want to die young? Mr. Inaba, your lack of self-care is why I have to keep an extra close eye on you. Oh, that reminds me. Do I have to go to sleep in the storage room again? I mean, it won't be so bad now that I can keep Kaide company, but still, I don't like the idea of sleeping in there. That's true. Let's see if what we can do to, assuage Komatsu's paranoia? I've never seen that word before. New information has been added. Okay. I'm guessing this information that keeps getting added is literally just the same stuff. The mansion in the woods. Well, this game, make way to 2 rooms look on the second floor of the mansion where design libraries. The books in the library seem to be wholly addicted to murder mystery. Okay, it's literally just all the stuff. It's just a recap, basically. That's all that is. What's my current goal again? Speak to Komatsu. Okay. Well now, welcome back. Could I please go ahead? Like, I understand that you have your doubts about Mr. Nakagishi and I, but could I please... Very well, you may sleep in your room. You know, I'm aching all over, and that sofa really isn't good for my back. And wait, really? I'm telling you, I don't mind. Please, you are allowed to sleep in your guest room. Oh gosh, thank you. Do you need something else? That dude is being, like, way too suspicious. I'm gonna be disappointed if he actually is the killer, because they're making it so obvious. They're gonna be pulling the bamboozle. We've got the A-OK. It went much easier than I expected. Mr. Inaba? I can't believe how smoothly that went. Just yesterday, he was quite adamant with staying vigilant, so what changed his tune so suddenly? He took a weapon, that's what he did. Maybe it's because he doesn't suspect me any longer? I sincerely doubt that. Oh, yeah, come to think of it, I also can't see him making a total 180 on his stance. Anyway, I think I'll enjoy sleeping in a nice, soft bed tonight. Can we call it a day? I think so. I feel like there's so much more we really don't know about Mr. Akashi's death. I don't even know who his killer is, or how they both tie in together. Oh yeah, I want to make a quick trip to the storage room first. The storage room. Decided you like the sofa after all? In your dreams. No, I made a promise to play with Kaide when I'm done, remember? Oh yes, the ghost girl we met. We're not going to inform anyone we found a body in there. Cool, cool. No explanation about ghosts being real. Okay, alright, cool. You coming along with me, Mr. Inaba? Why me? What's wrong? Are you chicken? Don't be ridiculous. Let's get this over with so I can get to sleep. Thanks. Me with Kaide in the first floor storage room. Alright. Make a save in case something bad happens. You came back, big sister. I sure did. Sorry for making you wait. It's okay. I waited here like a good girl. Hey, Kaide. Jeez, Mr. Inaba. What did I tell you about being cranky and scary in front of the child? Don't be afraid, Kaide. This weirdo won't hurt you. I said not to call me that. Besides, what's so weird about me? Really? Then Mr. Weirdo is not a bad person? Sure, whatever. Kaide, I have a few questions for you. Like what? Do you know who this scary person is that you mentioned before? So, you didn't recognize them? I don't know. I see. Oh, I remember that Mommy called this scary person a murderer. A murderer? Me and Mommy were on the bus together, but it was raining and we couldn't go back home, so we came here to this big mansion. This is sounding awfully familiar. Indeed it is. And then a lot of the people who were with us died. Mommy told me they were killed by the murderer. You didn't see the murderer for yourself at all. No, Mommy was super scared and we had to keep running away. We got away from the murderer and Mommy put me here in this room. I see. Did you figure something out, Mr. Inaba? The landslide and us coming across this mansion, Arimura. It is no coincidence that all of us ended up here. Seriously? To make matters worse, the killer ensured that we were brought here deliberately. Who could plan such a horrible thing? Wait a second. I'm calling it now. The bus driver did it. He's the one who poisoned himself. He probably just, like, I don't know, he probably gave himself something to knock himself out. Oh, I'm calling it. I'm calling the twist right here, right now. I have not determined that beyond a reasonable doubt yet. I still need more information. Alas, our investigation is far from over. Yeah. Furthermore, this proves to me it was going according to the killer's plan. This is no mere crime of opportunity. This is premeditated murder. So you're saying that Mr. Akashi was specifically targeted by the killer? Judging from Kaide's story, this is not the first time a murder has occurred in this mansion. Therefore, I cannot believe that it's mere chance. If this location was chosen for murder twice. You can't mean. It seems that there's much more going on here beneath the surface that we might have first anticipated. Are you done asking me questions? Oh yes, thank you, Kaide. You did great. Yay, now me and Big Sister can play a game together. We'll have tons of fun. I got everything I wanted, so I'll be heading back to my room. You got it. I'll also go to bed for the night after I have some fun with Kaide here. New information has been added to your notes. Hee, I feel like I gained a little sister. Remind me again, you were an only child? Yep, that's why I enjoy playing with Kaide. Me too, big sister. Hee. It's good that you're having fun, but don't stay up too late. I'll be fine. I'm not a kid, Mr. Inaba. Boo boo ski wattin totten aha ha boom boom boom. Itty bitty wattin totten boo boo. What are you saying? Freeze, please. American cheese. Please don't show your eyes to me. Hey, Mr. Inaba, we're playing a hand clapping game. It's like I've been sent back to my grade school years. Do you want to join with us? Who in the right mind would play something so mindless and repetitive? Big sister, Mr. Weirdo is so boring. Yeah, he totally is. ... Alright. Nothing of significance in this cardboard box. Well, guess I'm going to bed. Gotta advance the story, yo. Alright. Should I get some sleep? Yes, I will. I like the story. It's a little... Uh-oh. Uh-oh. If only we had moved the gun somewhere. I don't know. Maybe that would have been a smart idea. But no. We had to do... Okay. Know what you should have done? You should have taken the gun... No, I'll tell you what you should have done. You should have, like, found some ink or something. Poured it all over those weapons. So if anybody takes them, bam! Look who has ink on their hands. They wouldn't be able to wash it all off in the time they'd fire the gun, right? Come on. This is first grade stuff here. I learned that trick when I was a kid. What was that? Sounded like a gunshot. You didn't even make an attempt to, like, I don't know, like, you knew everyone had access to weapons. God, some of this detective logic baffles me here. Sounded like it came this way. All right, who died? Who died? Gunshot sounded like it was coming from one of the guest rooms. Oh, okay. Oh, God, it's a green guy. Mr. Inaba, we heard a gunshot. I heard it, too. It must have come from Komatsu's guest room. Then again, there would be gunpowder residue on whoever fired a bullet's hand, but I doubt this game is actually going to address that. Dang, seems like it. Unfortunately for us, the door won't open. It's locked from the inside. Hey, Mr. Komatsu! Mr. Komatsu, can you hear me? I regret to mention that I haven't seen Mr. Nakaya around either. I wouldn't worry too much about that guy. He's probably still locked in his room. Let's focus on smashing this door in. You're right. The three of us should be more than enough. Let's put our backs into it, guys. Trip kick. It's useless. It won't even budge. Any normal door would have given way from that. Are you implying that this door is unique? Maybe it could be made out of iron or some kind of metal like it. I think it's possible to I don't think it's possible to bash in a door made out of metal. Oh, just our luck. Guess we have no choice but to find that set of keys from earlier. You're right, let's go fetch them. Okay, they're not far, you can just go get them. I couldn't find anything remotely like a set of keys here. Well, they're here, aren't they? What the set of keys are not here anymore. We appear to have been one option left to us. We have to comb every inch of the mansion and see if we overlook something. Oh, good. I think, first of all, the smart thing to do would be to check the armory to make sure the gun is gone. I've searched the second floor from top to bottom, but no sign of the set of keys. Okay, so they're basically telling me go to the third floor. Yeah, the gun's gone. The firearm that was here is now gone. Wonderful. What about this door? Okay, we got this now. Who won? Solve the notes riddle of the statue room. Door's locked. You can also just guess it. It's 1 in 4 chance. Statue's facing right. See a button attached. What happens if I get it wrong? Oh, okay. I got it right. Gives me the creeps. I got it right first try. I just wanted to see what would happen if I get it wrong. I got it. Okay. I got hit. Alright, cool. The statue is facing up. So how am I supposed to tell who won? I'm honestly not sure what the puzzle here is. Who won? Because it's pointing right? It also bugs me. That's literally just the little hand on a computer cursor. I guess, yeah, it's facing right. That is the answer. Alright. Oh, boy. Let's do it. Yeah, boulder puzzles. Or in this case, pot puzzles. Okay, this should be fine to push up like this. This is also fine to push that there. Eliminate the easy stuff. Okay, push, push, push. Mr. Inaba, the key! It's the one that unlocks all the guest bedrooms. How did it wind up all the way up here? Is this someone's idea of a prank? Are they really that bored? Mr. Inaba, we don't have a top moment to lose. We need to get to Mr. Komatsu's room and fast. Alright. Alright, let's get out of here. I want to check on the bus driver's room, though. Because I get the feeling he's secretly going to be the one who did it. Like, the green guy's dead now. Probably dead. Because they wanted him to be suspicious, and now it's like, oh, he's dead. So now I gotta figure something else out. Okay, there's the bus driver. Corpse has become cold to the touch. Okay, maybe he's not faking. I don't know. I don't know. Wrong room. Unlock the door. Oh no! Both of them are dead! Why? Ah! Arimura, Fetch Dr. Harima immediately. Right away. I should see what I can find in this room while I wait for Harima. What's this? There's a footprint here. It's quite small. Could this be the killer's? Did the killer get sloppy and not notice this glaring mistake in their haste to leave the crime scene? This could be a vital clue. There is a bullet wound here in his chest. Nikaya must have died from bleeding out. That explains where the gunshot sound came from, but I don't see a gun anywhere. Did the killer remove it from the crime scene? There's so much blood here. I think it's safe to say without the doctor's autopsy that Komatsu's death was blood loss. There's signs that his neck was sliced open with a bladed instrument, but I don't see any trace of the weapon anywhere. I noticed that he's not carrying the storage room key on his person. Did the killer take this with them too? Mr. Inaba, I found Dr. Harima and told him to come quickly, so he'll be here in a bit. Also, I bumped into Mr. Nakagishi along the way. Thank you for doing that for me. I also ask that both of you please keep a safe distance from the crime scene. What is all this? I think I'm gonna get sick. If any of you are not feeling well, then wait outside. Yeah, I think I will. Sure thing, Erp. What is all this? Doctor, could you please examine these bodies? Also be careful around that pool of blood over there. I'm on it. It seems that Mr. Komatsu died from blood loss. Mr. Nakai, on the other hand, died instantly when a bullet hit his heart. How can you just tell that? I mean, yeah, you could probably figure that stuff out. The poisoning still kind of makes me a little bit iffy. Maybe you're suspicious too. Why did the killer go outside their MO and kill these victims with two separate methods instead of poisoning? Could there be a deeper meaning to it? It also appears to me that they both died around the same time. Simultaneously. Yes, however, I don't see any signs of the murder weapons. Did the killer take them? It's possible. Oh my lord. Let's leave this place for now. It's not beneficial for us to stay here any longer than we need to. I concur. Mr. Inaba, we're finished with the crime scene. I can't believe this crap. 3 deaths in 2 days. This mansion is a death sentence. What the hell, man? The worst part of this murder is that it's a perfect locked room mystery. None of us could have been in that room at the time of the murder. So who could the killer be? You're right. On top of that, Mr. Komatsu's door can't be opened unless you have the guest room master key. Actually, there is one person that could have came into this room in this situation. Seriously? Who? Obviously the owner of this mansion. This person who still hasn't revealed themselves to us. Could have the set of keys and slip in without notice. I knew it. There's someone lurking off in the shadows that is picking us off one by one. It's gotta be the bus driver. He didn't even really call for help. I'm calling it. I'm calling it. I'm doubling down on that right now. I'll triple down on it. That's crazy. Indeed it is. I'd rather risk walking down the mountain path in that intense rain than to wait here to be killed. Darn straight. Let's get the heck out of here. You don't have to tell me twice. It'd certainly be best if we could leave while we're still able, if we're not already trapped, that is. Were you mumbling something, Mr. Inaba? No, nothing. To the entranceway. Oh, we're trapped, aren't we? We're totally trapped. We're trapped. Alright, make a little save there, and I'm just gonna stretch. Do a very, very quick little slight stretch there. Alright, let's see how we're trapped. Huh? What's going on, Miss Assistant? The front doors, it won't open. Well, no way, this can't be happening. I can't believe this crap. We're trapped inside. Break a window open. It can't be. As I feared. Hey, I got it, guys. You know how the 3rd floor has an armory. Who needs a key when you have a gun? This isn't a game, Nakagishi. It doesn't work like that in real life. Then anyone else got any other ideas? Mr. Inaba, what do we do? We found the guest room master key hidden away somewhere, so it stands to reason there's a chance we can find the key to the front doors elsewhere. Just open a window. Why does... Ugh. Then let's split up and search every nook and cranny for those keys. Now then, where should we start? Mr. Inaba, can we go check on Kaide real quick? I don't mind, Arimura, but what brought this on? It's just that I'm worried that the scary person Kaide mentioned might actually be the killer we're dealing with. So I would like the chance to speak with her again. I'd really appreciate it. Okay, let's go check on Kaide. Hello, little girl with stuffed animal. There you are, Kaide. Oh, thank goodness. I'm glad to see nothing's happened to you. Is something wrong, big sister? You don't look too good. I'm doing all right. Thanks for worrying about me, Kaide. Maybe this will cheer you up, big sister. Take a look. And what's this? It's this tiny key I found. It's so cute. Did you say key? Just a moment ago, someone came into this room, but since they were not my big sister, I hid myself away. Someone. Yeah, but they left really fast, so I couldn't get a good look at them. I then looked around at where they stood. That was when I found this tiny key. I wonder who this person could be. For them to leave behind a key like this person may very well be our elusive owner of the mansion. What? Then this key is a huge find. Hey, Kaide, do you think I could have that key? Why, it's my key. Well, give it to me. Please, Kaide, that key is very important to your big sister. I don't want to give it to Mr. Weirdo, but if my big sister says so... Kaide, you're the best. Kaide wasn't kidding about this key. It's awfully tiny. Indeed. If I'm not off the mark, it's likely to a drawer or cabinet. We should be on the lookout for them. I wonder if they ever came across something like that. I remember. The room that looked to be the owner's study seemed awfully suspect. Okay, at least they don't let me wander around too aimlessly in this game. I really appreciate that, because that's something that a lot of RPG Maker games really struggle with. The focus here is definitely on the story, which is I do appreciate. Not a little bit of puzzle solving, but they're not too amazing, I'd say, especially the finger puzzle. I wonder if this key would fit inside the drawer. Woohoo! We can see what's inside! Inside is another part of the letter. I've enjoyed watching you grow up. It's so cute watching you try to keep up with me and follow me around as if you were my shadow. It feels so nice to be depended upon for things. You know that I'd do anything for you. Yes, I'd even give up my life for you. Whoa, you can just feel the raw emotion coming out from this penmanship. Yes, but that's not all. I mean, I get it in a sense. The older brother loves his younger brother very deeply. But doesn't the way he show it seem off to you? It's a bit overboard, isn't it? You're certainly not wrong. What's this? I found another key in here. The label reads second floor storage room. Might as well check it out. There's scrap too. I think there was a... Yeah, over on the right side there was another locked door. I didn't even hear a noise. That just, like, appeared. He unlocked the door. Who are you? Oh, that must have been her mother. Ghost. ... Was that a ghost? Alright, we'll investigate here. I need another drink. My throat's getting very dry from all this talk. And really interested in seeing how this ends, though. Oh, pardon me. You can feel a piece of paper taped to the underside of the table. Why would someone hide a piece of paper here? Probably for a good reason. Let's take a look. To those who enter this mansion and find themselves in a situation where they are being chased by a murderer or like I was, then this note is for you. Go to the drawing room located on the first floor. There is a secret room behind the bookshelf. Sadly, I wasn't able to confirm my suspicions as I lack the strength to move the bookshelf on my own. I hope you have better luck and find a way out. When you find this note, I will not be able to join you because I'm no longer alive, but I do have one last request. Please save my precious daughter. For her safety, I had no choice but to hide her away in a storage room. That's all I ask for. This must have been Kaide's mother. You can see where her hands were trembling in her writing. These stains, likely her tears, blotting the paper. All characteristics of one cornered and left without hope. And it's true, she was killed by the owner of this mansion. Maybe write down what the killer looked like. I mean, you know what? I don't want to give you too much crap. I'm sure you were under pressure, but you know, could have helped. How could he? What kind of monster corners a mother and her child and kills them both? How many innocent lives has he taken? This has gone on far enough, Mr. Inaba. Let's go to the secret room mentioned in this note. We must nab this murderer and bring them to justice. Couldn't have said it better myself. Mother's request. The shelves are lined with dubious-looking chemicals. All of these are poisons! Did Mr. Akashi's killer get their poison from this very room? I would say you're correct, but this is the first time any one of us has entered this room. Meaning that he had it on him when he first arrived at the mansion. Yeah, you're right, but where else could anyone have gotten their hands on such a deadly poison in this entire mansion? The only place that houses these poisons is inside this room, which means that Akashi's murder weapon must have come from here. Also, the only one with access to this room would be the owner, so if I'm correct, that means... There are carpets rolled up here that are still in brand new condition. I'm telling you, Akashi's not really dead. That's the ultimate twist right there. Okay, what was my goal right now? The secret room, right. I'll go take a look at my boy Akashi. His room. Was he... Anything new here? Plan on breathing? I know you're not really dead. Get up, mister. Something bothers me about this bookshelf. It seems to be the only one free of dust. This must be the bookshelf mentioned in the note, and I can feel it moving slightly when I push against it. Dr. Harima, please help me move this. Okay. Man, this mansion is hiding all sorts of secrets. To think there was a secret room hidden right underneath my nose this entire time. Well, let's take a look in here. Wow, it's pitch dark in here. We'll need some kind of light. Find a light source. Well, my lighter's out of fluid. First an armory, then a secret room. What is going on with this mansion, and how did we end up in this mess? Okay, okay. Maybe I can check out the carpenter's room. Anything? Only hangers. Okay, I guess all the rooms are the same. The vacant room, nothing. My room, they're all just copy and paste, basically. May as well get these guest rooms out of the way, if there's anything even in here. Chest for storing personal items. You're there. Did my key help you out? Yeah, it did. Bathroom. Nothing else inside. Switches the circuit breaker. Old radio. Appears to be working. Yeah, there. I keep getting stuck on the damn walls because of how fast I move. Look up here again? I don't think there'd be anything. I don't even know what these are. Who took it? Okay, nothing here. Hang on a second. Let me use the fast travel. Okay, that's neat. That's handy. I like that. That was a good idea. Okay, no, I don't need to be down here. I need to be on the second floor, actually. Take a little look around here. Hey, the front door key. Come on, come out, wherever you are. Found anything yet? No, nothing. But I did find something that could be used. Here, you can have it. This is a tin of lighter fluid. Okay, that's exactly what I needed. Fill the lighter. Okay, neat. Found what I'm looking for. Alright, let's do it. Pitch dark in here. Good thing I came prepared. Alright, let's have ourselves a little look-see around. What's all this stuff here? The computer is locked with a password. The screen reads, "When is Mr. X's birthday?" I don't know. 1998? The password is incorrect. Okay, the password is around here somewhere. Another part of the letter. As you've grown older, your interest in literature has risen. On my birthday 16 years ago, on October 31st, even though you were only in grade school, I wrote you a book called The X Murders and gave it to you as a present. You cannot believe my excitement when I heard you say, I want to be just like Mr. X. Your fascination with murder mysteries grew as you got older. You wanted to bring about a way to turn fiction into reality. Okay, calling it now? Akashi's the older brother? And he's in cahoots with this mysterious killer that's in the mansion. I'm telling you, that's gotta be what it is. I'm proud to say that you were indeed becoming just as suave? I'm tired, okay? And sophisticated as he was. You then entrusted me with a vital role. You wanted me to drive a bus! Oh, I called it right before I read it. So I could bring you test subjects. I called it right before it appeared. I'm so glad I did. So I gladly obtained a special driver's license to accomplish this. I wanted to do anything to be useful to you. After I transported these test subjects to your mansion, you then observed their behavior closely. Our combined efforts became the basis of your next novel. It feels like we are finally falling into place as the perfect team. I'm forever in your debt. It felt so good when we committed these crimes together. Okay, these letters are getting more and more deranged the more we find them. So the younger brother owns the mansion. And that means the one who wrote these letters is the older brother. And he mentions taking on a job as a bus driver. No, it can't be. Mr. Inaba, there's something else attached to the letter. What's this, a cassette tape? Mysterious letter scrap. Cassette tape. Alright, what's up here? These are surveillance monitors. Its feed shows various parts of the mansion real time. See? I wasn't being crazy when I said like I felt we were being watched. Surveillance monitor showing various feeds. Oh boy. This is spooky. Wait, could Akashi really be dead? Or is like, did his younger brother turn on him? I still have more investigating here to do here. Lock with a password. When is Mr. X's birthday? I have the first part of the letter. That should be it. Wait, no, I just read it. October 31st. 10:31. We've logged in. There's some files in particular that catch my eye. The Master's Diary. I noticed that the path near my mansion experiences a landslide every time there's heavy rainfall to the point where one can get cut off from the outside world. Due to this, the isolated mountain is a perfect ideal spot for a murder mystery. Whenever an extended downpour is scheduled to happen, I set the stage for my latest production. It's the least I can do for those lucky individuals who have been cast as characters. To keep things from getting stale, I laid hints throughout my mansion which can lead them back to me. Then I begin to play my role. Not like those hints will ever lead to fruition. However, even if someone does manage to find their way to me, there's no communication to anyone from the outside. Though I can't say it wouldn't make an interesting chapter to have a heroic confrontation, a battle of wits. The rest of the diary pages that follow are details the owner observed of the individuals who were brought to his mansion. It goes on until yesterday's date, September 29th. I'm beginning to think that we may have hit the limit of what we can do. We've been blessed thus far that the police haven't made the connection, but it's only a matter of time before we're caught. We must gather the most interesting batch of actors ever assembled for the grand finale. If we're going to end this, might as well finish this with a bang. How awful. I can't believe this guy is the mastermind behind it all. He killed Kaide's mother, Mr. Akashi, Mr. Komatsu, Mr. Nakaya. He killed them all. He won't get away with this. New information has been added to the mansion, so maybe... Mansion map. Now, is there anything here that doesn't sync up with my map? I can't open my map now. Wonderful. First an armory, then a secret room. How'd we end up in this mess? Well, I was sort of right. If Akashi's dead, I definitely called it that he was involved. And to find out who this younger brother is, though. This character that we've literally just never met. I'm having zero luck finding that darn key. Well, maybe we should look somewhere else. Okay, so I can't check my map anymore. Oh, now I can. Now I can. Okay, yeah, the third floor. It's supposed to... There's more in the top left. That's what that is. Oh, come on, get up. I keep getting stuck trying to run. How can I get over there now? In there. So perhaps, I'm in the storage room. Is there a way for me to get... Darn it. Did it say how the rooms were linked? But how can I get over to this side? Where can I look? I could check the storage room again. Maybe I should check my map again. Maybe there's a different room. Let's see. Okay, electrical room. Wait, yes, I see it. In the bottom left corner of the pot room, there's a door that goes down to the other side of that hall. Okay, that's what I need. That's what I needed. Okay. Now, that's an actual puzzle I like. Okay, I'm going... I didn't even attempt to fast travel again. Get in here. Okay, bottom right corner. I was checking there. I see it now. I see it. You see the little... There's a little part there. It's clearly marked different. Okay, let's do it. I thought... Did I not check this? Oh, whatever. Look here, don't you think this section of the wall is colored differently? Really now? Then you won't mind if I push in this wall. Yeah! Mr. Inaba, you won't believe this. This is a revolving wall. Does a ninja live here? Well, here we go. Let's not die. The double doors are locked. There's an input device attached to them. I don't know what the passcode for this lock would be. Perhaps I forgot to check through the clues I've collected? Solve the door's passcode. I don't know what the passcode for this lock would be. Perhaps I forgot to check through the clues I've collected? Cassette tape. Oh, I haven't used this. The radio, maybe. I was thinking like a VCR, not a radio. Use fast travel, genius. How did I completely forgot about that. Can I not use... Okay, the radio's not for that. Then what would I use... That's not displaying anything. How would I... Really nothing here I could put in? Cardboard boxes filled with sheets of paper. Alright, how do I check this cassette? I don't remember a TV anywhere. My key help you out? You okay, Akashi? No way to open it up. Vacant room? There's nothing here. How do I... Appears to be something recorded on it. It should be an electronic device somewhere I can use to listen to it. Can't be used... Wait, I have to manually use it from the menu? Nothing else in the game required that. Oh, yeah, okay. Change the rules on me. Goat bleating. Lion roaring. Bull mooing. There was a goat, a lion, and a bull. Why in the world would there just be sounds of animals? Could be a hint. Okay. Okay, it was a goat, a lion, and a bull. Goat, a lion... Wait, what? That painting was hanging on the wall. It seemed to just falling down. Should we check it out? Painting was some kind of snake. There's something written on the back. The 13th zodiac sign. What could that mean? Well, some kind of hint, certainly. I'll commit it to memory. Oh, it's about zodiacs. I don't know the zodiac signs off the top of my head. I don't know what their numbers are. I don't have the slightest clue. I'm gonna have to look that up while I do this. Alright, let's get up here. Oh, I gotta go through all this again. Oh, wait, wrong way. Oh, good, it stays done. I didn't even notice that. Input device. Alright. Alright, I'm gonna have to look it up. 10, 5, 2. There we go, double doors unlocked. Investigate the bar. What do we got? This is the final part of the letter. My darling baby brother, I'll do whatever I can to prove my worth to you. Yesterday I went to town to prepare your test subjects for you as per usual. Just to see the happiness on your beautiful face, I'll listen to anything and everything you have to say. Then you told me the best news of my entire life. You asked me to become one of your test subjects tomorrow. Yeah, alright, he is dead. This is so wonderful. I get to die for my younger brother. There could be no greater happiness. I can't wait for this day to come. I can't wait, can't wait, can't wait, can't wait, can't wait, can't wait. I'm eagerly awaiting for my fated hour. By the time you read this, I'll be gone from this world, won't I? All I want you to know after I'm gone is how I truly feel about you. Thank you for everything. Nagito, my charming younger brother. You made me the luckiest man in the whole wide world. With love, your older brother, Kotaro Akashi. These letters are from Mr. Akashi. It seems so. I can't believe it. The same Mr. Akashi who drove us to our destination was complicit in the killer's acts. Indeed he was. But he mentioned that his brother's name is Nagito. I don't think I've ever heard that name before. Could he really be lurking somewhere in the shadows? Mr. Inaba. I see. That's how he did it. Have you figured it out? Arimura, I want you to bring Dr. Harima and Nakagishi here. Okay. I'm going to unravel this mystery once and for all. New information. Alright. Make a save. Should I bring Arimura and the others here? Oh, alright, we're putting the case together. Let's do it. Detective Sogo Inaba's reliability meter is displayed as hearts on the upper left side of the screen. Be aware that if your deductions are proven to be wrong 3 times, you will receive a bad ending. Alright, let's give it a shot. I brought both of them. You really know who done it, Mr. Detective? Why did he kill 3 people? Thank you for coming. Please listen to what I have to say, because I will start from the very beginning and lead us up to this crucial moment. Alright? Yeah, sure. Thank you for lending me your ears. First, let's look back on the 2 cases that transpired here. Our first victim was Kotaro Akashi, the bus driver. He died on the first day from ingesting poison from his meal. Then on the second day, 2 victims were killed. The crime fiction novelist Shigetaka Komatsu and the carpenter Kenichi Nakaya. Komatsu's neck was sliced open with a knife and he bled out. Nakaya's heart was pierced with a bullet and he died instantly. Here are some facts you need to know. Both men died about the same time. It was a locked room mystery, and the murder weapons were never found. In short, we have 1 person killed, and 2 people were killed at the same time with 2 different murder weapons. Such a horrific deed. And now I will reveal who is the criminal behind this triple homicide. Who is the criminal behind this triple homicide? None of us. That's not really deducing anything, this section, but I'll say none of us, because I'm curious. And the criminal, or should I say criminals in this case, are not present here. Eh? Not present? What do you mean by that? The ones who executed these crimes are not with us. Actually, it'd be far more fair to say they are no longer in this world. Okay, we're all getting confused here. Let's take it from the top, shall we? The one who poisoned Mr. Akashi was... Why is that one just blank there? Toa Nakagishi, Shigetaki Komatsu, Kotaro Akashi. The one who poisoned Akashi and The one who poisoned Akashi was Kotaro Akashi himself. He voluntarily ingested the poison and died. Why would he do that to himself? You shouldn't sound so surprised, Arimura. Besides, these letter scraps also told us as much. Oh yeah. Letter scraps. What letter scraps? These letters were addressed from an older brother to his younger brother. They were spread throughout the mansion. Let me read you the line in question. You asked me to become one of your test subjects tomorrow. I get to die for my younger brother. The older brother plainly laid out that he intended to die for his sibling. From there, we can easily discern his identity. We can? Who is he? Kotaro Akashi. Mr. Akashi is the older brother? Then that would mean from the very start. That's correct. Mr. Akashi was both a victim and an assailant. That definitely makes things simple. He'd have the easiest access to his own dish, so there'd be no risk of the poison reaching anyone else's. Wait a sec. Okay, I get how Mr. Akashi offed himself, but you're forgetting that about the double murders. How about explaining that one, huh? You're right. As for the second murder involving Shigetaki Komatsu and Kenichi Nakaya, the one behind it was... I want to say the owner of the mansion, but I think it's more likely that those two just, like, killed each other, and then, like, someone else removed the weapons after the fact. The ones behind the double homicide were Mr. Komatsu and Mr. Nakaya. They did each other in? Correct. The entire mystery behind the locked room murder was simply because they killed each other at the same time. Could you please explain this in greater detail? It's all because of that poisoning incident from the night before. Mr. Nakaya was completely convinced that Mr. Komatsu was the true killer. Mr. Nakaya didn't plan for his paranoia to result in murder, but I'm certain he had that thought on his mind the entire time. Kind of thought. Simply to kill Mr. Komatsu before he can kill him. I'm sure that's what was going through his mind. Thankfully, he had learned some unexpected good news at the very same night, which was sure to give him an edge. The room on the third floor with all those weapons in, right? Precisely. Nakagishi told everyone about the existence of the third floor's armory. Mr. Nakaya took a knife from the third floor that he would later use to kill Mr. Komatsu, and went to confront him early that morning. Why would he need to get a knife from there? Couldn't he just find a knife in the kitchen or something? He was probably let in by claiming something along the lines of, "Help, he's after me, you gotta let me in." Naturally, Mr. Komatsu let him in, all while Mr. Nakaya was hiding the knife in his back pocket. In order to not let Mr. Komatsu escape, he locked the door behind him. Then he attacked the novelist, but that's when the unexpected happened. Such as... Our carpenter acquaintance didn't expect that Mr. Komatsu would also pay a visit to the third floor and bring a weapon of his own. The gun. You're catching on. Good. This also explains Mr. Komatsu's complete attitude change before the double homicide. I get it now. So that's why he had a sudden change of heart with Mr. Nakagishi and I sleeping in our own rooms. It's because if he was attacked, he'd be able to handle the situation on his own, so he had no reason to be afraid of having a killer on the loose, right? It's also possible he was plotting to turn the tables on the killer as well. Sadly, in the end, Mr. Komatsu fired his gun at the same time Mr. Nakaya landed his own attack on him, resulting in the simultaneous deaths. Here's the scenario I'm proposing. Mr. Komatsu acted too rashly and attacked first, but Mr. Nakaya was just a bit quicker. Mr. Nakaya's knife had sliced Mr. Komatsu's neck while he pulled the trigger. Then the carpenter fell backward from the force and died instantly. The novelist fell forward, blood pouring out from his artery being cut, until at last he bled out, giving us our locked room mystery. Hold on there. If what you're claiming is true, then shouldn't they have been clasping their respective murder weapons when we came on the scene? He has a point. If they killed each other at the same time, then the weapon should still be there. But they were nowhere to be found in that room. I hate to break it to you, but I actually found one of the murder weapons not too long ago. Really? Where did you find it? You see, I found it inside my guest room, right? The simple truth is that with the second incident, there must have been a third party who tampered with the crime scene. A third party? Indeed, the person responsible for tampering with the crime scene for the double homicide is... I got it. He did it. No, I didn't tamper with the crime scene. Let me think. Oh, I thought that was part of your plan. Genius. Was the owner of the mansion? The third party who tampered with the crime scene was the owner of this mansion. I thought he was setting it up to be like, oh, I put it in my guest room. I don't know. I thought it was doing something clever there, but I guess not. The third party who tampered with the crime scene was the owner of this mansion, with the obvious one. Arimura, you recall the younger brother mentioned in the letter scraps written by Mr. Akashi, yes? Yeah, I do. He was the reason why that letter was written in the first place. Correct, and this younger brother is clearly the owner of the mansion, as Mr. Akashi said himself. After I transported the test subjects to your mansion, you then observed their behavior closely. Our combined efforts became the basis of your next novel. Now, do you recall his younger brother's name? I think it was Nagito. Yeah, Mr. Akashi's younger brother is named Nagito Akashi. Correct again. Good work. The owner of this mansion is behind everything. He even went through all this effort to manipulate the crime scene, all to implicate and trap me. So you're saying that this owner, the mastermind, is still working from the shadows to get us. He's not lurking in the shadows any longer, for he's right here in front of us. What? Nagito Akashi. There is a name hidden in there. If we were to rearrange the letters, we would get... What is Nagito Akashi an anagram of? It's, yeah, it's Nakagishi, right? Okay, I can't see everything there. Yeah, it's Toa. Let me just... Where is it? Oh, yeah, oh, right, this menu is, absolute ass. Come on, why are you gonna be like that? Way to kill the tension. How do I space? How do I space? Oh, there's an empty spot there. Oh, come on, that one worked, right? Oh, you... Go to the 0. Toa Nakagishi is an anagram of Nagito Akashi. You're on a roll, Arimura. He's the one responsible for this, the mastermind in the shadows. He brought us here only to trap and observe our movements. But now I've unveiled your true nature, Toa Nakagishi. Or should I refer to you by your real name, Nagito Akashi? I can't believe it! Mr. Nakagishi! This was really your plan all along? Well, Mr. Nakagishi. Aha, you gotta stop randomly pointing fingers at anyone, Mr. Inaba. I'm the mastermind? Are you serious? That's totally impossible, man. Are you purposely trying to sway the conversation in your favor to distract everyone from the knife I found in your guest room? Please, I'd like to hear your explanation of this. Go ahead. Simple. You planted it there to frame me. And where's the evidence of yours? Oh, do you really want to know? Are you pulling my leg? Out with it, man. I want to see this so-called evidence you have. As you wish. It's your grave you're digging. The vital piece of evidence that exposes the owner of this mansion as the one who manipulated the crime scene was... the sole of their shoe. That's right. The incriminating evidence that exposes the owner of the mansion is the sole of their shoe. What? What are we supposed to make of that evidence? Remember the pools of blood that formed during Mr. Komatsu and Mr. Nakaya's deaths. Apparently the killer was careless and had left his footprint there. I personally made sure to take extra care around those blood pools as to not step on them myself. I also told Dr. Harima to watch his step. Furthermore, Arimura and Nakagishi also did not go further into the room, thus preserving the crime scene. In short, the killer should be the only one to have some blood attached to the bottom of their shoe. However, judging from the footprint on the carpet, it will only be the smallest of smudges. But the fact that it's so minuscule is exactly why we're fortunate. The killer would never notice that he stepped in such a small droplet of blood. Therefore, I think it's about time we check the bottoms of everyone's shoes. If we do that, this will reveal the true culprit who removed the weapons from Mr. Kamatsu's guest room and planted one of them in Mr. Inaba's guest room. Ever the sharp one, Arimura. So, what are we waiting for? Anyone feel like bearing their soul to me? Ha ha ha, you're incredible, Mr. Inaba. You've certainly earned your title as Great Detective. Of course my stupid brother had to go write such drivel. Oh well, can't expect anything from a bonehead like him. Seriously, he made every single thing 100 times more difficult. Like, what the hell, man? Leaving behind cryptic hints can be a form of entertainment, but I specifically instructed not to include any names. Does Kotaro have wax in his ears, or what? I can't believe anyone could be so incompetent. It's all his fault I've been found out. Mr. Nakagishi? Why you still calling me by that name? Did you not listen to anything our detective friend had to say? My name is Nagito Akashi. Try not to forget it, okay? No, this can't be real. Please tell us you're joking, Mr. Nakagishi. This isn't like you. I thought I told you worthless pieces of trash to call me by my proper name. Nagito, tell me, how many people have you killed? Could it be? Did our private dick crack this case wide open? Oh, wowzers, somebody give this guy an award. What are you saying, Mr. Inaba? Based on those letter scraps, I've deduced that our mastermind here has repeated this exact same scenario countless times to an art form. Yeah, you're talking about us being test subjects. Precisely. Anyone who came to this mansion were test subjects to be used as the groundwork for his next literary work. You mean those murder mystery books? My hat's off to you, man. Here, I encompassed everything essential in creating the perfect murder mystery. The killer's psychology, the victim's raw emotions, and above all else, keeping the illusion consistent. So you were the author behind those murder mystery novels. Hey, are you telling me that you read them? Because my murder mystery masterpieces are absolutely without peer. Nothing can even compare to them. Especially because all of them are based on real people and real events. They're all non-fiction. Then all those deaths in the books, they really happened? No shit, Sherlock. You're out of your mind. However, all of those other books are going to pale in comparison to this one. I can't wait to start writing it. Oh, Nagito, you've outdone yourself this time. Hehehehe. You're insane to kill for such empty reasons. Empty reasons? Excuse you! They were all honorable, valuable sacrifices for my ultimate art. Besides, I didn't lay a single finger on them. They all died of their own volition. How could you say such things? Don't, Arimura. Nothing we say matters at this point. I totally underestimated you, Mr. Inaba. You actually arrived at the truth of the matter, didn't you? But now we have a slight dilemma. I can't have anyone spoil the ending for my novel before it's finished. So I have one last request for you all. For the sake of art, could you all just die? Everyone here with me, we've got to escape. Oh, come on, don't start padding my novel with this foolish nonsense. Save your progress, yes I will. Data 9. Let's not prolong this any longer than we have to. Die for me. Die for my masterpieces. Just die already, Mr. Inaba. Oh, okay. I can skip the chase sequence. That's actually... You know what? This game won 1,000 points. But alright, I didn't really... Oh, come on! It's so easy to just... Wait, what? These knives! Maybe I can use one of them to defend myself. Take the knife. Obtain knife. Run! Oh, really? Come on! Oh, I'll give it another shot, but I appreciate the fact... Yeah. I appreciate the fact that let me skip it if I want to. It can be hard to get through these tight spaces sometimes. Oh, come on. What am I supposed to do? I'm just supposed to trial and error this, basically? Ah! Eek! Arimura! Dr. Harima! And they fell down to the storage room. Ow, this is the storage room! The door to the storage room should be unlocked. Just get out before me. I'll be right behind you. Oh, this is good. The door won't open. What? Mr. Nagito must have locked it beforehand. Oh, hold on, you two. I'll find something to pull you up with. You can now save your progress until you find the item. Okay. Alright. There's nothing inside. Nothing inside. Nothing. Oh, this rope. Should be able to pull them up with this. I'm pulling you up now. Pull up Arimura first. Arimura, I've got a rope. Use it to pull you up first. Gotcha. The rope snapped. Now what should we do? All we can do is find the key to open the storage room. Right. Please wait for us, Dr. Harima. We'll find that key and get you out as soon as possible. Wait just a moment. You're seriously just gonna leave me behind? I thought you two were good people. Whatever gave you the impression we weren't, we'd never... You two are colleagues, aren't you? So what am I to you both? A nobody, a stranger. I wasn't born yesterday, you know. You'd feel nothing about leaving me here to die. Not a single thing. I can just hear you two laughing right now at the thought of my demise. Doctor, remain calm. We will come to rescue you. Then I demand you rescue me now. Get me out right this instant. We cannot do the impossible, so please just wait and believe us. You will rescue me right this second, or so help me God. Is that a gun? Doctor, you had a weapon on you as well? In a situation like this, we all have to watch out for ourselves. Now, if you don't rescue me, I'll pull this trigger. I'll do it. Either I get to come with you, or one of you dies here. Doctor, don't... Watch out, Mr. Inaba. Like, really? Really? Arimura. I didn't mean to... Arimura, hang in there, Arimura. Mr. Inaba, sir, you have to hurry and escape. Please, live for my sake. That doesn't matter to me right now. I'm not leaving you behind. Wake up, Arimura. Oh, that is such bullshit. That is such bull. That is crap. Oh my god, what have I done? Why did you kill my big sister? Eek. It was an accident. I wasn't really going to shoot anybody. Shut up. She was my big sister. And you... Get back. Stay away from me. Why did you kill her? Ugh! Doctor. What's this? Arimura is seriously dead? Oh man, that sucks. Oh, this is how I expect... this is how I expected things to happen. Isn't it great when things go exactly to plan? You. Isn't she lucky? She seriously saves me all the effort of killing her. Imagine the reader's shock to learn that this poor heroine died from the hands of the people she trusts. It writes itself. Are you suffering inside, Mr. Inaba? Can't you feel that gut-wrenching churn in your stomach? Don't worry, my friend. You won't have to feel that way for long. I'm sending you off to meet her. Now she won't have to be lonely in hell. Don't you dare speak ill of her. What's this? Am I feeling raw essence of pure, unfiltered resentment coming from you? But I'm being so nice to you. What, you don't want to live without your sweet Arimura, do you? You don't want her to be all alone, right? Come on, I'm offering you a one-way ticket to meet her, courtesy of this blade. What? Ugh. I warned you. Now you'll never disrespect the dead ever again. Oh. Obtain front door key. Arimura. Let's get out of here. Oh. I really got a bad ending, because I pulled her up first. That is so... Oh. Yeah, we don't need to open that. Do you want to unlock the front doors and escape? Yes. Instead of our bus waiting for us at the other end, there were police officers standing by. At last, I was finally safe from that living hell. I learned that there was never a landslide in the first place, and we were treated as missing persons. Was that landslide we saw back then just an illusion projected by the ghosts of the mansion? Or were they guiding us to break the chain of death perpetuated by the sadistic brothers? Sadly, this mystery was beyond me. I told the police everything that happened inside that mansion. Well, almost everything. I kept one thing to myself. I'll come back to this mansion one day, again someday, to meet with the other passengers of that bus. And so the curtain falls on this particular mystery file. It'll be one I can never forget, especially considering the crime I had committed, a crime that will follow me throughout my life. End 4. Unpardonable crime. End 4. End 4. Okay. Okay, before we continue forward to get a true good ending, let's go back. What happens if I just mess up the logic right here? Alright. Let's just mess it up and see a bad ending here right quick. Who did it? Arimura. And the criminal who did this was you, Nina Arimura. You think I did it? But I thought Miss Arimura was with you the entire time. Where's your evidence she did it? It's because she... Damn, let me think this through again. Criminal was you! You! You think I did it? Mr. Inaba, I'm sorry to ask, but are you sure you know who the killer is? I'm going to be real with you here, Mr. Inaba. You're actually the perpetrator behind these series of crimes, aren't you? Pardon? You've been yanking our chains the moment we got here. All you've done in the end is waste our time with your floundering. Take a look at this knife right here. I'm sure you recognize it, right? Yes, it came from the armory. What of it? While I was conducting my own investigation, I found this little number in the closet of your guest room, Mr. Inaba. This is what you used to kill Mr. Komatsu, isn't it? No, that's just preposterous. Ugh. I'm not the killer. That reminds me, during the time when the double homicides in Mr. Komatsu's guest room occurred, wasn't Mr. Inaba the last to arrive at the scene? Isn't that strange? It's almost as if you were taking extra time to hide the murder weapon. It too, Doctor? This is all absurd. Are you guys even hearing yourselves? As if I am capable of murdering someone in cold blood. Mr. Inaba, I'm sure all of this is some kind of misunderstanding. For now, we just confess your sins, and maybe the police can work out a deal with you to make things easier. Hold on, what about Akashi? I had no opportunity to administer the poison. I've given that a lot of thought. When Mr. Nakagishi and Mr. Arimura left the dining room to gather people to eat dinner, there was an opportunity for anyone to enter there all alone. There, this person could have poisoned Mr. Akashi's dish in secret with everyone none the wiser, especially when they had done this before Mr. Komatsu arrived. However, no one else knew dinner was being made, so all that leaves is one last person who could have planted the poison in advance. This sole person knew about the meals beforehand, but since they were not involved, they had no reason to suspect them. Mr. Inaba, it could only be you. Gah. It's true, the only person who knew about Mr. Nakagishi and I were cooking was you, Mr. Inaba. Arimura? Mr. Inaba, they're lying, aren't they? You're not a killer. Tell me that they're wrong. Please tell me that it's all big a misunderstanding. I didn't. I couldn't. Inaba's a killer. Inaba's a killer. Inaba a killer. Inaba a killer. Inaba a killer. Mr. Inaba? Heh. What's the matter? Why, I didn't think you guys would have caught me. Yes, I'm the killer. I'm the one who... Turns out I did it, apparently. Hey, Mr. Inaba. What have you done? Eek. Is that you, sir? Are you really him? The real Mr. Inaba? What would make you say that? I can't be anyone but Inaba. N2. And then there were none. Yeah, that made a whole lot of sense. That made a whole lot of sense indeed. Okay. Alright, what if I just leave? What if I just leave? I should search the nearby rooms first. Might look it up right quick if I can get all the endings as possible. rope. Pull up Dr. Harima first. Dr. Harima, hold on to the rope. I'm gonna pull you up. Got it. The rope snapped! What about Arimura? All we can do is find the key to open the storage room. You're right. Arimura, please wait here. You better. Well, look, she knows how to freaking wait. Besides, if you dare leave me behind, I'm going to become a wandering ghost and haunt your office. If you can threaten me like that, you should have zero issue with waiting a couple more minutes then. She'll be fine in the meantime. Let's get going, Doctor. Of course. What's all this? I thought I heard an interesting... to use for my next chapter, but what I waltz into is boring as poop. Well then, shall we resume the hunt? Yeah, let's not, buddy. Oh my god, really? Go! There's nowhere left to run, you know. Wait, that reminds me. Not like it'll matter in the end. You don't even have the key to the front doors. What should we do? Ah! The lights? Damn, now what? Oh, well, this changes nothing. Just some mood lighting for the grand finale. You still can't escape from here. What was that? We'll kill you. It hurts. I hate you. It's your turn to be a test subject. Mommy, where are you? Who's saying that? Show yourselves. Are there other people here with us? Get the frig away from me. I can't breathe. Help me. The hell did we just witness? It's too dark to see anything. Good thing I have a light on me. You can now save your progress. Okay. Zippo lighter. What's all this? Are these the ghosts of the people who died here? I should be careful not to touch them. Alright, let's save again. Yeah, I just wanted to be sure. Don't touch the ghosties. There's a lot of people dead. First room storage room key. Now we can get out of here. Arimura. You sure took your sweet time. Please, I was going as fast as I could. Let's not argue semantics here. We've saved you, Miss Arimura. Now let's get out of here post-haste. Big sister, are you leaving me? Is that you, Kaide? Why? Tell me why. Something feels off about her demeanor. I have a really bad feeling about this. This is your first time seeing the ghost. Why are you not reacting differently? You promised you'd stay with me. You're stupid, 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 stupid liar. Eek. This isn't good. We have to run. But Kaide. Oh, god dang it, really? Big sister, please don't leave me. There's probably an ending if she catches you. Instead of our bus waiting for us at the other end, there were police officers. At last, we're finally safe. I learned that there was never a landslide in the first place when we were being treated as missing persons. Then was that landslide we saw just an illusion projected by the ghosts of the mansion? Or were they guiding us to break the chain of death perpetuated by the sadistic brothers? Sadly, this mystery was beyond me. After I told the police everything that happened inside that mansion, I later returned there in order to meet with the rest of the other passengers. However, not a single soul remained in that mansion. Not even the remains of Nagito Akashi was there to be discovered. All I could do was bury Kaide's remains within a proper grave, and thus the curtain to this sordid case finally fell. This will be one mystery I never forget. Alright, I guess this is the true ending. Alright. A little more, would be a bit more satisfactory there. Game Engine, Wolf RPG Editor. Okay. Alright, so I guess to give my thoughts on the game, it was alright. I thought it was a decent little game. Decent little mystery game here. Some of the characters I thought were good. Other ones were just kind of eh. And, let's see, how do I say this? I guess, like, the puzzle solving was really hit or miss. I think for the most part it wasn't very good, though. Just, especially with how the menu worked. I just didn't really get it. You didn't really do a whole lot of detective stuff, but anyways, yeah, for the focus being on story, I thought it was really nice. I enjoyed the story. Little fun, lots of little fun. I don't know, it kind of had some... I feel like there's definitely a lot of holes here and there for quite a few things. But for the most part, I think it's just a fine little one-off story game you can play. But original character designs, everybody's... Okay, everyone has original stuff here. Boop, 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 boo. Everyone's almost dead, though. Well, most of them are dead. English version. Well, thank you for translating this. I appreciate that. Thank you for playing. Yeah, I enjoyed this. It was a fun little thing. Oh, okay, finally, an epilogue. Here you go, Mr. Inaba. Your coffee is served. With both milk and sugar, correct? Yep, enough to give you a sugar buzz. Plus, I got you one of Nina's special deluxe homemade cake just for today. And this coffee's not half bad. Seriously, if you hate bitterness so much, I can't understand why you bother drinking coffee at all. Oh, I get it now. You're trying to emulate those dark, handsome, hard-boiled egg detective types. Care to repeat that? Owie, stop pulling my cheek so hard. Oh, could that be our next client? Hello! Oh, Dr. Harima, it's so good to see you. And you too, Nina. You look well. Are you making sure you're getting plenty of rest? Would you like a lollipop? Sheesh, don't treat me like a child, Dr. Harima. Ah, sorry. Just having a bit of fun. Harimura, are you just going to let the doctor stand out there, or you're going to invite him in for a chat? Of course. Doctor, it's unusual for you to come here. Is there anything in particular you need? As a matter of fact, yes, I would like to request your services, our esteemed detective. Is this a new case for us? Hip hip hooray! Looks like I'm gonna get paid this month. Are you claiming that you didn't get paid last month? You know, I pay based on case and performance skills. Hee naturally, if that's the case, then I'll earn a fortune this time as Detective Inaba's #1 assistant. You were just waiting for an opportunity to say that, weren't you? Read me like a book. Now then, let's hear about this case of yours while I gently take a sip of my morning cup of coffee. Alright. End. And one. And on to the next case. Alright. Okay. And there's still one ending I'm missing, so go back here. Okay, I did it. Mr. Inaba, why would you lead us to a dead end? I have an idea. Hear me out. An idea? This better work. It will. Now I'm going to blow up my lighter. Big sister, where are you? Oh. Mommy? Kaide? Kaide, my beautiful Kaide, that's you, isn't it? Mommy, is that really you? Yes, it's Mommy. Oh, I'm sorry, my precious Kaide. You must have been crying for me all alone for such a long time. I was waiting for you, Mommy. I was waiting for you to come get me, but you never showed up. Yes, I know you were, oh Kaide. I hope you can forgive me. You were suffering all on your own. Mommy. Please don't leave me again, Mommy. Don't worry, my dear. Mommy will stay with you for as long as you want. You nor I have to be alone any longer. You're the ones who brought my precious daughter to me, aren't you? We did. I didn't feel it was right to leave Kaide alone any longer. It's all thanks to your efforts that we are finally free from the confines of this godforsaken mansion. All three of you have my sincerest gratitude. Big sister, Mr. Weirdo, thank you so much. Did they finally cross over to heaven? Yeah, I'm sure of it. Mr. Inaba, you were trying to save Kaide's soul, weren't you? I couldn't live with myself if I just let her be. I think it's about time we leave this place. Instead of our bus waiting for us... Okay, learn the place landside. Okay, same. Okay. So the credits all just the same? I think that scene's the only additional thing. Okay, for this next end, what I'm going to do is... I'm going to pick up the key And I'm just gonna ignore Arimura. You wanna unlock the front? Yeah. Yeah, let's just leave her behind. She's fine. Mr. Inaba, what's taking you so long? Hey, big sister. Huh? Oh, it's you, Kaide. Hey, big sister, you know Mr. Weirdo and his friend already escaped without you. Did they really? But I'm fine with that. I'll stay here with you and we can play together forever. No, you have to be lying. Mr. Inaba, he'll definitely come rescue me. No, he won't, because Kaide here made Mr. Weirdo forget all about you. I also took those awful memories of this mansion from him. Okay, that's one weird way to justify it. He won't remember all the bad stuff that happened here. You can't do that. That's a terrible thing to do. But I did it so I can stay here with my big sister. I'll never leave your side. Pinky swear promise. Don't you want to be happy with me forever? I don't know what happened the other day, but somehow I found myself lying around on a mountain path. There were police crawling everywhere. They've been asking me so many strange questions for days now. Finally, I can get some much-needed rest and relaxation. I could go for a smoke. I have my lighter on me, but where's my pack of cigarettes? That's strange. It should be in here. Is someone at the door? There's no one here. Oh, is something at my feet? There's a pack of my usual brand of cigarettes and a flower. Who could have put these here? What was this flower called? A forget-me-not? I think it's really beautiful. I should display it in my office. Oh. That's really sad. I don't like that. I don't like that one at all. Okay, finally. There's nowhere left to run, you know. Oh, wait, that reminds me. Not like it'll matter. You don't even have the key to the front doors. The lights? Damn, now what? Oh, this changes nothing. Just some mood lighting for the grand finale. You can't escape from here. What is that? Okay, it's just the ghost killing him again. Die. This time I'm alone and I didn't pick up that knife. Hell, they just witness. You now save your progress. Okay, that's good. It's all this ghost, better not touch them. Make a save again. Trying to get this right. Front door key. But the storage key's gone. I need to get out of here as soon as possible. Okay, this should be the last ending. Instead of our bus waiting for us, at last it was safe. I learned there's never a landslide. And was that landslide we saw there, or the guiding us? Okay, sadly the mystery is behind me. I told the police everything that happened. I later returned there in order to meet with the other passengers of that bus. However, not a single soul remained in that mansion. Not even the remains of Nagito Akashi was there to be discovered. Thus, the curtain fell on this case. Be a mystery, never forget. N3, the last man standing. Well, that was not even different at all. That was wonderful. If that even was the same thing, I technically did different stuff, but okay. Alright, and that was The Mystery Files of Detective Inaba, #1. Fun little thing to do, but definitely been going for quite a while. It took me a little bit to figure out how to do all these different endings and stuff. But anyways, that's going to be it. Hope you all enjoyed, and have a good night. Bye-bye.